welcome back everyone for the Season 2 finale of my Newcastle United career mode for FIFA 20. And what a better way to end the season than by playing a Champions League final against Barcelona, the Giants of Spain. And you can see the news right there, Atletico Madrid win the Europa League, which is rather interesting. I should tell you guys that they ended up playing against Napoli in the final. And you can see is he part of Newcastle future? Yeah, he's not real happy with me right now, so I decided to put him on the bench in this game. He will make an appearance for me, but anyway, after this game, it should be a given that I'm going to be doing my squad report. I'm going to be talking about stats, doing an overview of transfers, what's going on in the other competitions and stuff like that, but usually Barcelona's kits, I'm sorry, I find that's one of the worst kits I've ever seen. I mean, it works with Croatia, considering the red and white, but the red and blue just does not work, in my honest opinion. So I'm going to put the away kits on, just simply because they won't clash with my home kit. Oh, this is going to be at Old Trafford. This is going to be very interesting. This is almost like home field advantage for me. But here is my starting 11 for the Champions League final, and a lot of these guys, I should say, this is probably going to be the swan song with me, because a lot of them, like Eriksen, Henderson, Matip, Alderweireld, maybe Guerrero, maybe Götze, I'm looking to sell them on at the start of next season and raise a little bit of revenue in my club. So, you see Joshua Kimmich starting up right back, De Gea starting in goal. But without further ado, let's get into this Champions League final. You see Joshua Kimmich is the featured guy right here. But yeah, after this season is over, I'm going to finish my second season, my Almeria career mode. And then at the same time, I'm going to end up doing my Luton Town career mode, which is the championship team that I have decided to feature in FIFA 20. And like I said before, my League 1 team I'm going to feature is Coventry City, and then my League 2 side is going to be my Road to Glory, which is Leyton Orient. But yeah, Old Trafford hosting the Champions League, and Newcastle United, one of the arch rivals, has a chance to win their first ever Champions League title here. I'm going to be very interested to see what kind of team that Barcelona end up putting out. You can see Leo Messi right there with Florian Thauvin. What a sight is that! I see Ter Stegen, Umtiti, Suarez. I think I see Dembele in there. Oh, that's Neto. Is he going to be starting over Ter Stegen? Okay, let's look at the lineups. Yeah, a lot of these guys, it's going to end up being my swan song for them if I can speak English. I was gonna put Sammy Tielemans on the field later on, but considering he played the last game, I'm gonna put Ampadu in there, considering he has been very clutch for me in the Champions League so far this season. I'm not quite sure who that is. I know he's a free agent signing, but I don't know who he is. They didn't show Barcelona. I wasn't even paying attention. Did they show Barcelona starting 11? No, they didn't. They just showed right now. Got Langley. Leonard Becker's a backup. That's pretty much the same starting 11 that they have in real life. With the exception of Coutinho, who's currently at Bayern Munich. But anyway, we're going to Barcelona's going to kick things off of here at Old Trafford. And my very first Champions League final in FIFA 20 is underway. And right off the get-go, not a good start. Okay, Kimmich blasting by Jordi Alba. Okay, oh. I saw Timo Werner there, but Barcelona defender was able to catch up to him there. Thauvin, can you get on the score sheet? Yes, you can! The captain of Newcastle United ends up scoring in the Champions League final within the first 5 minutes. Oh, what a start! And look at my guys, they're going absolutely nuts right now. Oh, what a better way to begin this game by having my captain, Florian Thauvin, who could potentially lift the Champions League trophy, hopefully. Eriksen. Can you add to the score? No, you can't. Neto was equal to the task. Okay, San Maximin passing it to Kimmich. Kimmich ends up losing it, but he ends up getting it right back. Jordan Henderson, who is captain of Liverpool, who won the Champions League last season in real life, ends up making it 2-0 for Barcelona. I mean, Newcastle right now. You see Rakitic looking dejected, and you see Longley in there too. Much better start to this game than the game I had against West Ham, I'll tell you what. Okay, forcing a good steal. Oh. Okay, Kimmich is running like a lightning bolt. Holy crap. Okay, I see Florian Thauvin. That was very close, but Neto was able to make the right decision at the right moment there. Preventing Thauvin to getting a shot, because if Thauvin would have got even a piece of that ball, that would have been 2-0. And Christian Eriksen forcing another corner kick. Okay, let's see. Goetze, can you get on the score sheet? No, you can't. Somehow I keep that in. Eriksen trying to get ahead of it. Okay, Henderson. Passing it to Werner. Werner, can you get on the score? Why did you take an extra touch there? Florian Thauvin, can you score? Gets blocked by Barcelona. Ah, Timo Werner, you really should have made it 3-0, dude. Henderson, can you score again? And yes, you can! Boy, that was a block. I didn't even see that ball even travel to the net. But yeah, I still want to know what Timo Werner was doing earlier, taking that extra touch. And I had this problem in the last game. The A button just will not respond. It has nothing to do with my controller. It's just, wow, what a goal. Top bin by Jordan Henderson, who I should reiterate was born in Sunderland. So the Sunderland-born Henderson may potentially have helped Newcastle win their very first Champions League title. Oh, what a gift! Please do not screw this up, Timo Werner, thank you. What a horrible mistake by Neto. And I swear to God, if Werner would have missed that, I would have subbed him off immediately. And speaking of subs, I am going to give Andy Carroll one last hurrah, because I am going to let his contract expire at the end of the season. Okay, Werner to Werner, trying to apply pressure. Thauvin. Screw it. Oh, that's a little bit too powerful. Thauvin having a good game so far. I've been very impressed with him. I mean, he is my captain, but still, I just like the guy to bits. I really do. He's such a workhorse for me. Even when he has bad games, he makes things happen. And Mario Götze gets on the score sheet now. And it looks like I am firmly control of this Champions League final. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Somebody get the ball. I cannot believe it. Well, I'm playing with my first team this time as opposed to my second team, but I'm just finding it much easier to play against this Barcelona side than when I did against West Ham. That West Ham game was a battle and a half, and Timo Werner gets a brace. A truly convincing header. You can see the Barcelona fans in the background saying, "What the heck kind of defending was that? How did they leave Timo Werner that wide open?" And Neto had absolutely no chance. The former Valencia goalkeeper. Okay, nice steal by Werner. Eriksen, can you get on the score sheet? Which will probably be your last game from and Götze gets the rebound. Eriksen probably should have buried it there, but Götze was able to clean up the mess. Christian Eriksen and potentially his final game with Newcastle. Yeah, I'm gonna be doing almost. It's gonna be almost like a fire sale almost, but my team is just so deep that even if I lose some of my better players, I got other guys that are willing to step up, which I love to see. Okay, Okay, Kimmich. San Maximin been very quiet in this game. Well, I can't really say that. That's not really a fair statement. And oh, what a chance by Werner! Can he get? Can anybody get? I don't know how that's not a penalty, but whatever. I mean, I did get a penalty in the last game. I ended up fluffing it up because I suck at penalties in FIFA. Which I really should start practicing my set pieces a little bit better than what I have. It's just I don't really do. Because the referee hardly calls anything in my favor. Oh, and Götze cheaply gives it away. And so does Barcelona. Oh, how did they get the ball back? I had two Newcastle guys right there around that Barcelona player. And yet the Barcelona guy ended up getting it anyway. Can somebody explain to me how that even happens? But yeah, possession is split down the middle, though my passing accuracy is lower, which those of you who watched the last video knows that my passing accuracy in the last video was at 60%, which is very unacceptable. Okay, Götze, working on a hat-trick. Can you get it here? Oh, what a goal by Mario Götze! Ah, that's what I love to see. An excellent way to start off the second half here. One of my favorite players in real life alongside Florian Thauvin. And look at that shot. Neto had absolutely no chance at that. Werner just running past everybody. I'm surprised you didn't call a foul on that, ref. Guerrero. First time I've said his name in this game. Thauvin. And who was that? Götze. He just was not ready for that cross by Thauvin for some weird reason. Okay, Kimmich. Can you get on the score sheet? No, you can't? Eriksson. Regroups. Oh, what a good... Oh, that would have been a fantastic goal, but Florian Thauvin ends up cleaning up the mess there. I don't know who made that shot before Florian Thauvin, but that was a heck of a good shot. Of course it was Timo Werner, because his technique, as like I said before, he is such a much better player in FIFA 20 than what he is in FIFA 19. I'll tell you what. I'll be looking to make some substitutions here pretty soon. Oh, good steal by Timo Werner. Werner, can you finish things? Oh, of course you didn't fit. How is that? That really should have been another goal. Götze. Ah, oh, Werner, that was handed to you on a silver platter, and you blew it, dude. Thauvin. Werner. Oh, how am I not scoring? San Maximin. Top bin by Alan San Maximin. How did Timo Werner not score there? That's what I want to know. But anyway, let's see if I can make some substitutions. Götze is fatigued, so I'm going to sub him off. Move Maximum up front. Götze is going to be replaced by Ez. Let's see. That's about it for now, because Eriksson and Henderson's stamina is doing good, so I'm going to bring Ampadu and Carroll on later on. But yeah, I'm going to give San Maximin a bit of an advance role. Mario Götze, a hell of a game for him, as he's going to come off for Ez. Who's going to get some game time after coming to me and saying he's not happy with the role that he has so far in this club. Oh, Werner almost stealing that ball. Werner. Nice! Can you... Oh, okay, I was going to say, if you didn't even score that, I was going to start asking questions of you. Okay, I didn't even notice if he's on a hat trick or not. Okay, nice by Timo Werner, but he ends up not getting the ball anyway. Yeah, Werner's going to end up being replaced by Andy Carroll. I'm going to give Andy Carroll a few minutes. This will be his last game for me. Because like I said earlier, I am going to let his contract expire. Okay, Eriksson. Passing it back to Guerrero. Guerrero. And nobody was even right there. I don't know what the story with that was. Joshua Kimmich. Henderson, can you get your hat trick? And yes, he can! Jordan Henderson, who, like I said before, in real life, captained Liverpool to a Champions League title. And what kind of celebration was that? And he gets a hat trick for me here in this Champions League final here. And you know what? I'm going to keep him on. I'm going to take Eriksen off since he's been kind of disappointing for me. Put Ampadu on. Werner's getting knackered, so Andy Carroll, this will be your last hurrah, the 73 rated striker. I think he's 34 right now in this season, so... Okay, let's see what he can do. Ampadu and Carroll on. Werner and Eriksen off. Okay, Ampadu. Passing it to Tovan. Tovan blasting past Nelson Semedo. Tovan. Sam Maximin. Good header by Sam. Wow. Sam Maximin did almost like a glitchy type thing there. Okay, let's see. Oh, Andy Carroll. Can I please get a goal clip for you in your last game? Champions League final. Can you score? Yes, you can. Take a bow, son. Take a bow. Your final game as a Newcastle player, and you score in the Champions League final. Wait, Carroll's been everywhere in this game so far. Screw it. Ooh, forcing a good save out of Neto there. That's a good effort by Carroll. And I don't know what Neto was doing there. Okay, can anybody... That's a poor corner. That's a very poor corner. Carroll, can you get another goal? No, he can't get the shot off because Busquets is right there. That would have been incredible. It's going to be a Barcelona throw-in. Okay, Messi. Passing it to Semedo. Carroll passing it to San Maximin. And Maximin gets his hat-trick. And there we go. That 10 minutes left in the game. We're just gonna let the celebrations begin right now. I'm just gonna get the ball back. Hopefully, without too much difficulty. I don't know why I slid tackled there. Yeah, I'm just going to let the clock run down. Keep all the possession here. Newcastle is just over 5 minutes away from lifting their first Champions League trophy in club history. Yeah, I thought this was a much better game than the West Ham game, and that's very surprising. Yeah, there will be a Champions League title won at Old Trafford, but it's not going to be by Manchester United. It's going to be by the other United from Tyneside. Getting close to stoppage time now. Hopefully it won't be too much. Only 1 minute at a time. That's what I like to see. And there we go. Newcastle United are the champions of Europe. Florian Thauvin will be lifting his 5th trophy this season. And you see Longley there looking dejected. David De Gea making his return to Old Trafford, becoming a Champions League winner. You can see Guerrero getting pumped up there. I just love these celebrations. Oh, what a way to cap off a fantastic season. This has been such a special season. What a special team. Again, a sight we will never see in real life, but I enjoy seeing it in the video game. Newcastle United. You can see the Champions League trophy right there. I cannot believe the team that I've been able to assemble here at Newcastle United. I am very proud of this team. Florian Thauvin, rest of the team, drink it in because you guys are the champions of Europe. Congratulations, yes. Oh, what a way to end this season. Right in front of Sir Alex Ferguson's stand, too. Oh, look at that. That looks absolutely magnificent. And you have to take the photo of the team and the trophy. As you can see, Newcastle United are the Champions League winners. And deservedly so. Oh, what a feeling. Man, the match went to Alan San-Maximin. Let's see. He got 3 goals, 1 assist. Thauvin, 2 goals, 3 assists. Werner, 3 goals, 2 assists. Kimmich had 2 assists. You know what? I'm gonna disagree with EA on this. I'm gonna give man of the match to Cap. Actually, no. 3 goals. I'm gonna give it to Jordan Henderson. Because he was everywhere in midfield, and the fact that he was able to score a hat-trick from midfield in the Champions League final is very impressive. So, just as about as I was going to give the man of the match to Thauvin, I changed my mind and I'm going to give it to Henderson. As you can see, once again, Newcastle United are Champions League champions. Okay, let's do some training here real quick before we start getting the stats and all that fun stuff to end the season. Upamecano's now at an 85, so I think I'm actually going to stop giving him training. And I think I'm going to give training to either Mason Cooper or Sean Longstaff. Probably, I'm leaning towards Longstaff. Let's look at the youth player terminates contract, Sebastian Stepp. Which I'm probably going to release everybody else that's in my youth academy, which I think I'm going to do that now. Let's take a look at my youth academy. Frank Smith is really decent. But I'm chock full of center midfielders, though, so... And with way more potential, so... Let's release you. Let's release you. Let's release you. Let's release you. And let's release you. Probably either in Season 4 or Season 5 I'm going to pick up my Youth Academy again, but as of right now, my team is just too full to even think about. And look at that transfer budget, and sadly I can't do anything with it. But anyway, let's take a look at the other competitions. You can see here, Premier League, I end up winning it by 14 points over Manchester City. I end up doing the Invincible season, and also the Centurion season, with 34 wins and 4 draws. Everton finished in 3rd. West Ham finished in 4th. So, yeah, we'll get to see Everton and West Ham in the Champions League next year. Liverpool, Spurs, Arsenal, Manchester United, Chelsea, all of them miss out. So, it's going to be very interesting in the Champions League seeing all of them being in there. And the 3 relegated teams are Aston Villa, Crystal Palace, and Leeds. So, Fulham and Huddersfield, who came up this season, managed to keep their Premier League spots. Though I am going to look at the championship table here pretty soon to see who ended up getting automatic promotion. But let's look at the FA Cup. As you guys know, I ended up beating West Ham in a final. Defeated Chelsea in a semi-final. Wolves in the quarterfinals. Arsenal in the round of 16. Where am I at? I end up beating Fulham in round 4. And I end up beating Cardiff in round 3. I don't think I was in round 2. No, I wasn't in round. That's Premier League teams don't join the FA Cup until round 3. So that's a look at that. Let's take a look at the Community Shield, which again I won earlier this season. International Cup, I end up winning that. You can see the groups right there. Carabao Cup was also won by me. I ended up beating Manchester City in their semifinals. Leeds United in the quarterfinals. Chelsea in round 4, so I ended up knocking Chelsea out of both cup competitions. And I entered in round 3. I featured that game against Brighton on camera, so you guys know how that one went. Let's see. Europa League was won by Atletico Madrid. They won 4-3 on penalties after being tied 1-1 on full time. Take a look at some of these teams here. Wow, Bournemouth made the Europa League. That's interesting. And Champions League was won by me. You can see I beat Paris in the semifinals, Dortmund in the quarterfinals, Lyon in the round of 16. And you can see I topped the group here with only one loss. And that was against AC Milan on the final match day. Let's take a look at the other groups. Barcelona and Leipzig ended up getting out of Group B. Dortmund and Juventus ended up getting out of Group C. Liverpool, Valencia in Group D. Real Madrid and PSV in Group E. Manchester United getting knocked out of that group. Manchester City and Lyon getting out of Group F. PSG and Leverkusen getting out of Group G. Spurs getting knocked out of the Champions League group stage. And Bayern and Inter end up getting out of Group H. So Atletico Madrid wasn't even in the Champions League this season, which is really surprising. But anyway, let me take a look real quick at the championship. See who got automatic promotion. And the teams coming up next season are West Brom and Brentford, with Brighton, Stoke, Bristol City, and Birmingham fighting out for the playoffs. So that's pretty cool. So we'll get to see Brentford next season. Take a look at stats. Timo Werner ended up getting the Golden Boot. Joelinton ended up getting second place at 26. Ishizaki with 25. Götze and San Maximin rounding out the top 5. Florian Thauvin for the second season in a row getting top assists with 20. Aubameyang finishing second. San Maximin finishing third. Clean sheets ended up going to Ederson with 20. Where did I... Oh, Lopez got 9 and De Gea got 8. So even with them combined at 17 clean sheets, it still wouldn't have been enough to top Ederson. So good season by the Manchester City goalkeeper. Ishizaki ended up getting top goal scorer in the FA Cup. Thauvin ended up getting top assist in the FA Cup. Lopez ended up getting tied with most clean sheets in the FA Cup. Carabao Cup leading goal scorer is Mario Götze. Julian Jackson ended up being the top assist getter in the Carabao Cup. Clean sheets went to De Gea with 3, which is awesome to see. Let's see. What is Champions League? Top goal scorer went to Timo Werner with 30. So he ended up being my top goal scorer in both the Champions League and the Premier League, which is good to see. Ampadu ended up getting 8 goals, which is awesome. Florian Thauvin once again the top assist getter with 11. Werner second with 10. Clean sheets, De Gea first place with 6, with Alisson in second place with 5. There's some of the stats. Recap of the transfer business that I've done this season. Newbrook from Schalke being my only pre-contract signing. Just showing a recap of that. Okay, what else? I think the only thing I need to show now is my actual squad report now. And I think that's going to be it for this video. So De Gea ended up going up by 2. He's now at a 91 rating. Kimmich ended up growing by 1 at 87, which next year I'm going to end up putting him as a center mid. I'm going to move Sammy Tielemans as my starting right back. Toby Alderweireld ended up growing by 2. He's at a 91 as well. Matip ended up growing to an 85. Rafa Guerrero growing to an 82. San Maximin now at an 83. Pretty good season for him. Henderson, despite being 30 years of age, has grown by 2. He's now at an 86. Christian Eriksen grew by 1. He's at an 89. My captain, Florian Thauvin, grew by 2. Which I should say right now, I think I'm going to give player of the season. As much as I like Sammy Tielemans, I'm going to give it to Joshua Kimmich. He was absolutely fantastic for me. 42 appearances, 12 goals, 8 assists, 15 clean sheets. That's not bad for a right back at all. But like I said before, Florian Thauvin growing to an 86. Goetze ended up not growing at all, but at least he didn't drop it. He did drop down to an 84, but he did go back to an 85. Timo Werner grew to an 84. Ez grew by 2. I've been giving him training. He's at a 77. Ampadu at a 75. Actually, unfortunately, I gave him a bunch of training, but he was unable to get back to an 83. And I am going to, as you can see, I do have him transfer listed, so hopefully somebody comes in from him next season. Anthony Lopez grew by 1. He's at an 88. Same with Schultz. Tielemans, a very close second for player of the season behind Joshua Kimmich. 5 goals, 7 assists, 18 clean sheets, and 33 appearances. My new starting right back for next season. Andy Carroll dropped by 1. He's at a 73. I'm just going to let his contract expire. And here's a guy that I actually signed from the Youth Academy, Adnan Vossen, which I didn't get to show you guys him. He can play as either as a center attacking mid or a center forward. He has 3-star skill moves, but 4-star weak foot, which is awesome. See, he's left-footed. I'm going to end up having him out on loan. Robin Berglund at an 85. Victor, 82. Friday, 86. Same with Mokhtar. Ishizaki grew by 4 to 79. Though I have not been giving him training, so that's pretty impressive. Janssens at an 82. Vanaken, even though he's very unhappy, grew by 2. I will play him more often next season, believe you me. Mason Cooper. I'll tell you what, at the beginning of next season, if nobody gets him out on loan, I'm actually thinking about releasing him, to be honest with you. Because there has to be a reason why nobody's going in for him. Keanu Hoover, he's going to be a bright one for the future. He's going to be my backup right back next season. Longstaff, going to be my future captain, probably from season 4 on. Which, by the way, let me see how old. How old is Florian Thauvin? He's 28. So next season will probably be the last season I'm actually going to have some good use of him. Miguel Almiron did not grow at all. Upamecano, of course, went up to an 85. Joelinton, I'm actually thinking about selling him, though. He's been decent for me, but he really hasn't been at that level that I hope. I was looking for more like an Alan Shearer type striker, which, unfortunately for him, he's just... I don't think he's going to be that type of player. Fabian Schär, I like him, but he has to move on. Lazar is going to end up joining Leeds United next season in the Championship. Hayden, 79. Dummett, 75. Chandler dropped by 1 to 69. I'm going to end up selling him. Verlinden grew by 6 to 69. He's on loan at Reading. Van der Bosch grew to 71. He's on loan at Bristol City. Defoe grew by 3. He's at loan at Burnley. Woodman, I think I'm going to end up selling him too. I'm going to bring him back from loan. Sorensen grew by 4 at Leeds United. Bon Giovanni on loan at Stevenage. Gibson, Watts, Meyer did not grow at all. That's very concerning. Desmet grew by 1. He's now at 77. I did not see him on the bench at Barcelona, so I'm not sure where his game time is getting from. You could see Victor Fernandez, Matty Longstaff, which I think I'm actually going to bring him back next season, which his loan should be expiring, but I'm looking to bring him back. Fofana grew by 3. He's now at a 72 on loan at Millwall. And that's pretty much it for the squad report, and I think that's where I'm going to end Season 2. I really hope you guys enjoyed watching this series as much as I have recording this. I am having a lot of fun with this Newcastle United career mode. Like I said, I believe in a previous video, I said that as soon as I'm done with this, which is going to be here in the next minute or two, I'm going to continue Season 4 in my Almeria career mode, and I'm also going to start my Luton Town career mode. So, I'm not sure when exactly I'm going to start Season 3 of my Newcastle career mode. It probably won't be anytime soon. But believe you me, when that time comes for me to start Season 3, I'm going to be so pumped up for it, and I cannot wait to see how this team grows during next season and see what happens in terms of transfers and that. Like I said before, I do have some ambitious signings that I do want to make. It's just whether or not I'm able to sell some of my players. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this again, and you guys have been awesome throughout this entire series. Hopefully you guys will be looking forward to Season 3 whenever that happens, and I will see you guys again next time.